Hello, hello. Welcome to this episode of the Hello, Hello podcast. I am your host, Alyssa Rogers. Today, we're in beautiful Halifax County, Virginia, at the Halifax County Cancer Association. I'm thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled for you to learn everything that they are offering to our community every day for those that are in need. And I mean, check out how many people I have today. I'm super excited. Let's go around and introduce yourselves. Let everyone know who you are.
I'm Calvin Williams. I'm the president of the Halifax County Cancer Association.
Hello, I'm Marcia. I'm the vice president of the Halifax County Cancer Association, and I also happen to be a cancer patient, so I get to see this from both sides.
Hi, I'm Pat Leis, and I'm the executive director of the Halifax County Cancer Association.
I'm Danielle Potter. I'm a member of the board of directors for the Cancer Association. I also help with marketing as well.
Thank you for allowing us to come in today and let everyone know everything that's offered, because we were talking before we started recording about the amazing things that you're doing for the community. I want everyone to know what you're doing. So let's first start by just letting everyone know where you're located and kind of the services that are offered through the Halifax County Cancer Association. Anyone can go.
Okay, we're located at 29 South Main Street in Halifax. And the things that we offer the patients are, we have gas vouchers for you to go back and forth to your doctor's appointments. We have meal cards that they can have when they go out of town. We also have assistance with pain, nausea, and cancer-related medication. We have nutritional supplement shakes, pull-ups, diapers, and pads. We have turbans, wigs, bras, and prostheses. We also have the loan of hospital equipment, beds, and walkers, and wheelchairs, and commodes.
That's a lot that is offered. And so take us through kind of what it looks like. You know, cancer, everyone unfortunately knows someone that has been touched by cancer, and it's a very scary moment. From the time that you feel like something is wrong and you get that diagnosis, and you're like, oh my gosh, you know, your life flashes before you, you don't know what is going to come. It's a very sad moment. So tell us how they can get in touch with you. Like, what does that process look like from the time that they're diagnosed to what you're able to help them with from that moment?
Okay. Do you want to start?
Yes, I will. I'll talk about that. My situation is a little bit different. I was diagnosed here in Halifax County in 2023. I think it was February, and it was a shock. I went to the ER for something totally unrelated and got told, hey, you got a mass on your lungs. Well, that was some pretty shocking information. Wasn't expecting it. But from there, the office over here that does oncology, they will give a new patient the application for the Cancer Association. There's only two qualifiers to get you help here. You have to have cancer, and you have to live in Halifax County. That's it. We don't care how much money you make. We don't care if you have a home or you're homeless. We don't care. Those are the only two qualifiers. And you get all the services we just talked about, which is amazing.
That is outstanding. And so you fill out the application, and then where do you send the application to, or do they take care of that in office?
They send it to us, but you have to get your doctor to sign off on it.
Okay.
That's the only thing you have to do. Once the doctor signed off on it, you get it to us, and services start right away.
Wow. And so the services start, and I mean, thank you for all that you do here, because I know it's a very hard thing to have people coming in and needing these services, and it's very emotional, right? And so how do you handle that as they walk in and making them feel like, okay, so we have your back, we're going to help you?
Right. Well, after we get the application, I call them and ask them if they want to come in or when do they have their appointments and everything. When somebody just walks in off the street and tells me, well, we fill out the application, they take it to the doctor. But we start with the vouchers that day when they come in, because usually they know when their next appointment is for some of them. And yes, they they do get upset a lot. I get upset with them, but they're just amazing people that go through things like this. It's hard on a lot of people.
It is.
It is.
And so you mentioned the gas cards, and I want to talk about that a little bit because that helps them with their care, and that doesn't necessarily have to be in Halifax County, right? If they have to go to a different hospital for treatment or somewhere else, is that covered for their gas card? Or
Yes, they get the gas here.
Okay.
We have certain gas stations that we use, so they just fill up their gas here in, well, Duke, Richmond, Lynchburg, or where else is it? Charlottesville. So, and it depends on what the price of gas is.
Sure.
We usually go back,
Sure.
with that. So
Amazing.
it helps a lot, especially the people that are having to do radiation. And most of the time, when you have to have radiation, you have to go 5 or 6 weeks
Wow.
every day. And with getting gas cards for that, it helps out tremendously.
Yes. And I also want to talk about this wall here because this, I'm sure, means a lot to many patients. Tell us about this wall.
These are our wigs for the patients that have, for the ladies that have lost their hair. And, since I've been here, it's amazing how the women come in and they put that wig on. It's perfect. It's perfect for, I love this one. But it's been a few that, we couldn't find one.
Right.
But it's just amazing how they look, even with Marcia.
I have several that I wear occasionally, not very often.
Right.
And so you, as a cancer survivor, congratulations.
Thanks.
Happy to be sitting with you today. 2023, you're diagnosed and you fill out the application and you walk in. Tell us about your experience from the time you started receiving services from the Halifax County Cancer Association.
It's been wonderful. I don't know how she does what she does because I can come up here and another patient come in and I get upset. So it takes a special person to do this job. But it's incredible. I mean, anything I need, they're right there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want everyone to know that because if you are going through a cancer diagnosis right now, you've just been diagnosed or you're going through treatments, this is available to you if you live in Halifax County. So I want you to know that the applications can be received and your help is here. You don't have to do this alone. And I think that's a big thing too, right? When you're going through this, of course, you have your family and your loved ones, but I believe it's also nice to have a place like this to come to and be surrounded by people that truly understand what you're going through. So a lot of that also comes from the board. So I want to talk to the two of you about kind of what it's like being on the board and what you're able to help provide to the Cancer Association.
Well, I've been on the board about 20 years now.
Yes.
I have a personal experience. My mom passed away with ovarian cancer in 2005, and I became involved after that. And it's very rewarding. We depend on the community a lot, and we're very grateful for our community because our community really backs us when we need the help, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah. And tell us, you do a lot of marketing for the Cancer Association. What had you wanting to get involved in this initiative?
Well, I had several family members myself that battled and lost the battle to cancer. One very specifically with my grandmother that went on and on for about 10 years. And so when this opportunity presented itself, I just felt the urge to give back. And the thing that I've noticed is that the community itself they are looking for opportunities to help. They, like you said, they've been impacted by this themselves more than likely. I mean, in some regard, everyone has been involved with some type of cancer-related friend or family member or diagnosis themselves. And so people are really eager to see what we do, to get involved. And, as a board member, we have a board that is probably the most passionate group of people I've ever been involved with in any committee I've ever sat on, and they are really here to make sure that the patients and the community gets what it needs from this organization.
Yes, and a lot of it is depending on donations from people in the community. So how does that work? How can people donate to the Halifax County Cancer Association?
Well, they can come in, they can send checks in. And then also you can do the donations through when somebody passes away and they leave that in lieu of flowers.
Yeah.
Instead of doing that, just send the money here. We get quite a bit from that.
That's nice.
But mostly you could just send your checks in, you can bring it by.
And you have a lot of events too that raises a lot of money. Do you have any events that are coming up that you want to talk about today?
We actually have a raffle going on right now through probably September the 5th. The drawing is September the 6th. It's a raffle for 3 $5,000 cash prizes.
Nice.
It benefits the Halifax County Cancer Association, the Halifax Little Theater, and the Claybusters. And it's $10 donation for a raffle ticket. And like I said, the drawing will be September the 6th, and there'll be 3 chances for $5,000 cash.
That's amazing. That's coming up. That's just next week that the winner is going to be announced. So how do people receive the raffle tickets? Who has them?
They can come here to the office and buy them. I think J.E. Burton has tickets at their office. Ron Ryder's office here in town has them. And Jerry Epps has them also.
Okay. And is all this information on the website or social media? We'll be sure to link it. So we'll link all the details to that so you can get your raffle tickets and have a chance to win $5,000. That's quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yes it is.
Yeah. And after that, we also have Tops Off for a Cause on October the 18th. So this year, it's a Jeep event and ride that formally has raised money for the Cancer Association this year. Actually, we're partnering with the God's Pit crew as well. So the money will be split between those two organizations. And we've invited our Bronco friends this year. So
all right.
We've already started getting registrations, but you can go onto our Facebook page and the Facebook page for Tops Off for a Cause and register for that event as well.
Amazing. So that's in October. And then is there anything else coming up this fall?
In November, I think it's November the 8th, we have the Truckers Parade.
Okay, and that's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
That's like hundreds of trucks, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's at the fairgrounds, right?
At the fairgrounds.
So at the fairgrounds, starts there, hundreds of trucks. It's a great cause, and it's also a great thing to bring your kids to and to watch all of that. That's really, really neat. So, well, I want to thank you all for everything that you do. And is there anything else you want everyone to know about what you have going on here, services provided? Let our listeners know.
I would like to toss out that Lights for Hope will be back in December. That starts the weekend of December the 5th. It'll run the next 2 weekends, and then actually we've added in a third day on the 20th, I believe. So it actually run 3 weekends this year. But if you have an organization or a business or church, or you as an individual just want to come out and decorate, we are open to receiving feedback and interest right now on that, and we already have 20 businesses and churches signed up right now. to decorate a spot at the fairgrounds. So that's a really neat event. And if you can't put up a spot or decorate, please bring out your families and drive through, because it really is a labor of love and a sight of hope by far to drive through that display.
It's amazing.
It really is so much fun to drive through that and to see all the support from the community. I love going through there multiple times every holiday. I can't believe it's almost here, but it's going to be really great, and it gets better every year. Every year it gets enhanced even more. So be sure to look at that, and if you'd like to participate in that, let them know, and you can do that because it's really fun. And I just want to know, last question here, like, what is the current goal of the Cancer Association? What can people do?
To keep helping cancer patients in Halifax County. It's a real blessing that we have the Cancer Association here, because it takes a burden off of a lot of things that people are going through. And if anybody wants to get involved with the Cancer Association as a volunteer, please feel free to reach out to our Facebook page and leave your contact information, and someone will be in touch with you.
Absolutely. And we're going to continue promoting this because it's near and dear to my heart. I know it's near and dear to a lot of people's hearts. And I keep saying thank you for everything you're doing, but I truly mean that, because so many people need the help and support right now. And the fact that it's in our local community, kudos to you. I just appreciate it so much, and I know everyone else does.
Thank you.
And if you want to get involved, please do. We're always looking for support and volunteers in our community. I'm sure you are always needing volunteers at these events that are coming up. And so I will link everything, the website, the social media page, everything. Get involved. If you have questions, the contact information will be provided right above. So be sure to call and ask any questions. If you're in need of support, please reach out. The help is here. So don't be scared. We are here to help you, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate everyone watching and listening today to this episode of Hello, Hello. Thank you for allowing us to be here today, and continue rating, reviewing, subscribing, doing all the things. We really do love your feedback. Continue. If you would like to be featured on Hello, Hello, reach out to me, and I will be sure to schedule a time to make that happen. But in the meantime, check out everything the Halifax County Cancer Association is doing, and we will talk to you next week. Bye.